Chiefs head coach Andy Reid has gone through adversity both on the field and in the game of life. And on Sunday, he has a chance of winning another Super Bowl, and this time it's against his former employer, the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, New York Post columnist Steve Serby spoke with legendary quarterback Michael Vick about who Reid is as a person and as a coach, and he's here to talk about that conversation. Serby, first and foremost, thanks for joining us. You're out there in Phoenix for the Super Bowl. You spoke with Vick, and in the article you wrote, you can ask any of his players, past and present, why Andy Reid is more than a coach, but just make sure you ask Michael Vick. What did Vick tell you about his relationship with Coach Andy Reid?
Well, when Michael Vick came out of Leavenworth, the federal penitentiary in Leavenworth, Kansas, for financing that infamous dogfighting ring conspiracy, Andy Reid reached out to him and offered him a job. And Vic told me he asked for an opportunity for a second chance at football and a second chance at life from two people. He told his wife and he told Andy Reid, all I want is another shot. And Andy Reid gave it to him. And Andy Reid would meet once a week in his office with Mike Vick. He asked Vick to be a role model for the younger players who had looked up to him when he played with the Falcons. Donovan McNabb was the quarterback at the time. McNabb was all for having Vick join the team, which was unpopular in some circles. But a year later, McNabb was traded, and Vick became Andy Reid's quarterback. And Reid was instrumental in getting Michael Vick a $40 million guaranteed contract. I think it was 6 years, $100 million. And Vick is so grateful to Andy Reid for turning around his life spiritually and financially as well. And he was very sad. Vick was saddened when Andy Reid went 4-12 and was fired by the Eagles. He was in a dark place because he was so fond of Andy Reid. And he is so thrilled for Reid that he is back in the Super Bowl. And in fact, when Reid won his Super Bowl a couple of years ago, Vick told him or texted him, no one can say anymore that you're not a champion.
Yeah, as the son of a football coach, it's always you get the most out of players when it goes above and beyond the X's and O's. It's about mentoring. And you've been around numerous coaches throughout your time covering the league. What's Andy Reid's reputation around the NFL from other players, coaches, and throughout the media?
Oh, everyone, it's unanimous. The guy is a football lifer. He cares about people, and everybody admires Andy Reid because, look, he's had tremendous adversity in his life. He's been a profile in courage. His older son, Garrett Reid, died from an accidental heroin overdose while Michael Vick was in training camp at Lehigh University in August of 2012. And Vick saw how strong Reid was in the face of that tragedy, and all the players did. And even now, Andy Reid has a younger son, in prison because of a DUI that critically injured a 5-year-old girl. And Andy Reid is just a beloved figure, respected figure, and people admire him not only for the coach that he is, but for the man he is, having to overcome so much adversity in his life.